Hi there, I'm Tom at Ledgemere Farm here in southern Maine. Today I'm going to take a few minutes and we're going to work on our John Deere X580. It's a lawn and garden tractor. It's the heavier 500 series. It's been supplanted now by a newer version, which I couldn't tell you the number, but I'll have it before this video is over. It's a 25 horse Kawasaki air-cooled 54-inch deck. It's got hydraulic lift and power steering, which in my mind are pretty much must-haves now. I love the power steering, and the power deck lift is great, and it's also great for lifting the snowblower or the rototiller. I've got electric lift on the front for the Johnny bucket that I have on it, and I've done all the service on it myself. It's really easy to maintain. It's been a good tractor. I've had a couple small issues with it, mostly stalling for no reason, but then it comes out of it, and I've checked everything and I can't really come up with a good reason why it does it, but it doesn't happen much, and it usually runs fine. But I've had it for 6 years and I've got I think 112 hours on it, so I don't use it a ton, but I do use it. It's got differential lock too, which is super handy. The 24-inch tires on the back, they're like ATV tires, which are really great. So let's go fix the tire on the trailer, and then we'll go pick up some leaves, and I'll show you a little bit as we go along. And this isn't a full review on it. I'm just kind of walking through some things today, and hopefully it'll be interesting. So stick around. If you haven't already subscribed, please take a moment and do so. Thank you. You know, funny thing, you got some people, if you say one bad thing about John Deere, they'll hate you for life. If you say one bad thing about Kubota, they'll hate you for life. The truth is, I like them all. I've had them all, and just because I got something now doesn't mean I don't like something else. But I mean, everything has their issues. Nothing's perfect. They're all gonna break. I bought this tractor in 2015. I really wanted the X580, which was liquid cooled and had a 48-inch deck, but they weren't selling them anymore, and so I got this one. And I mostly like it. Sometimes it stalls out for no reason, and then you let it sit and it comes back. But it doesn't happen every time. It was an older cat. I think it was off for 445. You can see the pre-2000 John Deere logo on it. It works really well. Happy with it. Like I said, the biggest problem I have is the deck and the blower are too wide for me, but that's not the case with everybody. I put this thing right here on in 2015 when I got it, so it's lasted 6 years. Even though I've had it covered, the seat's still coming apart, which I'm not too happy about that, because I've kept it covered and I've kept it I've kept the seat covered, but I keep the tractor inside. I don't leave it out. I have idiot lights on it. Your PTO, oil, you overheat. Which I don't think this one works. I think this is a standard dash. I don't think this does anything. I think that's for the 540 that had the liquid cooled, because, well, I mean, it's air cooled, so this is air cooled. The problem with these is even if you just run it, it still needs choke. Never a flat tire on, but the stupid hub broke out of it, so that's not good. And then I wasn't really paying attention to what I was ordering, and I got this tire here that doesn't have the hub on this side, so I'm going to have to improvise. If you've ever tried to put a tube in a 4-inch tire, you know how frustrating it is. It's a lot of work. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'll put this washer on, put the bolt. I got this piece of PVC I'll use for a bushing. Usually with a tire this small, I'll destroy the tube before I get it in there. I'll get it all tucked in, and then I'll try to inflate it, and it's junk.
so close. But no cigar. Yeah.
It has a spring-loaded choke on it. It's been a good little tractor. I do like it. But I wished I had the 540. I had a snowblower for it. It was a 47-inch snowblower, but there was just a tiny belt that drove it, and there wasn't enough belt. There wasn't enough meat on that belt to run the snowblower. So I sold it and used the bigger one over there on my bigger tractor. It was almost the same amount of money for a little John Deere snowblower for this as it was for that big one. And that one does a lot better job. I mean, this one did okay, I guess, but there wasn't enough meat on the belt to run a big blower like that, and you were always blowing through the belts. I do like this cart. It's worked out pretty well for me, and I like the blower, but I hate having a 54-inch deck here because my yard's not that smooth. It's pretty rough, and so I got a 54-inch deck with another 8-9 inches sticking out the side with the blower, so it doesn't give you a lot of clearance. So it's not my favorite, but it's what I got, so it works. But it does irk me this time of year because the ground's soft, it's tender, and these stupid gauge wheels will tear up your lawn something fierce if you're not careful. A lot of people leave their leaves till spring, and I leave a lot of them till then. I just get some now for bedding and get the compost, call it good. It holds quite a bit. The DR I had would shred it a little bit more than this does. It doesn't really shred it too much. So you could hold more in the DR, but this doesn't have a separate motor either. It's just running off the belt. And it's got the impeller on it. See, even though I just ran it, it's choke. Wondering what that is. When I used to snow blow, I put a rear light on it so I could see when I was going backwards. That's all I've got for today. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you next time.